You gotta see. Have you been to Roberts?
Zeno's definitely
I've been
starter, and that's it.
Saw the hotel in it. So I know.
Hold on, time out. Stop. You've never hung in Nashville?
No.
You're gonna have a fun time. It's good.
I have no doubt.
Nashville. If you haven't been there, you probably know it as what? A country music capital, Grand Ole Opry, and it is Music City. And there is indeed plenty of country music, both genuine and fake-ass. But it's way more than that. Nashville is one of the fastest-growing metropolitan areas in all America. People who grew up here will tell you the city is in a state of perpetual, never-ending change, and the rate at which things are changing is accelerating. 80 to 100 new faces move to Nashville every single day. Some things are constants, others in flux. Even with all the radical cultural shifts, the city still remains traditionally Southern in its sensibility. For now, anyway. Because Nashville could just as soon be called Punk City or Rock City. And you were just as likely to find the word artisanal hanging over the door of a sandwich shop or a cupcake shop or a slow-drip coffee laptop zone as anywhere in the land of man buns in the cities of the North. So, of course, the chefs are coming. Carpetbaggers seeking their fortunes, attracted by a more affordable business environment, or just looking for a better quality of life. Sons and daughters of the South looking to honor the traditions they grew up with, but with a more modern sensibility. Here's 4 chefs who helped change things, who were instrumental in starting something truly new and innovative, but what, because of their efforts and their mentoring, their early examples, is becoming more and more accepted practice. Tyler Brown of Capitol Grill in South Hall. Tandy Wilson of City House. Our old friend Sean Brock of Husk Nashville. And the distinguished Pat Martin of Martin's Barbecue Joint. Sundays are often spent here at Pat's house, friends, family, kicking back and drinking beer and cooking over the fire pits. All these chefs pride themselves on celebrating local, seasonal, Southern ingredients and close relationships with farmers and food producers from the area. Those are 90-day aged ribeyes from nearby Bear Creek Farm slowly cooking there. And they're going to be topped off with oyster mushrooms and bourbon soy and some nice runny eggs and garlic. Grits, well, of course. These are called greasy beans, pressure canned in salt water, then heated up with pork fat, so I'm not hating that for sure. There's also homemade ricotta served with a cold smoked sausage and roasted acorn squash.
You better get it, Fred, because if you don't, you're screwed, man.
I'll say everybody gets an egg. Everybody cool with that?
Oh, hell yeah. It's a must.
Doesn't really matter what I'm eating if I'm eating outdoors.
They like to
Really?
I love eating outdoors.
Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah. Here's how we're talking. Thank you. So who started in the restaurant hospitality business in Nashville first? You started...
October of 06.
06.
We started in 2003.
03. What was it like in 03? What do people want to eat in Nashville in 03?
Holy cow.
Wow.
Steak and potatoes?
Steakhouse, man. That's all it was. Those are the only places to eat.
Which came first, the customer or the chef in this case? I mean,
Chef.
the
hands
chef.
down.
Chef showed up first.
How open to new shit
That's the thing about
were people in
is
Nashville? Always from the
People,
beginning?
yeah.
Because it's artistic. People are very progressive.
It's such a creative.
It doesn't mean they know what they're tasting, or at that time they knew what they were tasting, but they wanted it.
Who's here? Who's from here originally?
I am.
That's it.
I think so.
So they were all carpetbaggers at this table.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Some of that.
You hear that? Really?
Nashville's Lower Broadway or Music Row. It's what Nashville's selling. It's what the tourists want. And the honky tonks or Mick honky tonks that line the strip now tend to lean more towards cover bands than singer-songwriters. On one hand, it employs a hell of a lot of musicians, which is a good thing. On the other hand, stray from Lower Broadway and you're bound to stumble upon a genuine dive bar. And Nashville's got some real good ones.
So, what is this place?
Dino's? It's a burger joint that's been here for a long time. A lot of country music history is in here. A lot of Nashville history is in here. It's a fun place where you see a lot of new East Nashville life.
I can't tell you how many burgers I've had in here that I don't remember.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him on my phone. Oh, I had a burger at Dino's.
Yeah. What is this?
They call these hot fries, so it's like the flavor of hot chicken, but with fries and Velveeta.
Wow.
I think it's Velveeta. Yep.
It's like country poutine.
Exactly, man. This is like redneck poutine.
That's up.
Tony, what's cool about like there's these dive bars here is there's so many studio musicians here. If you're not a badass musician in this town, you're not gonna make it. So everywhere you go, you're hearing the most incredible players you've ever seen anywhere in the world.
What music rules here still? I mean, is country music still?
Well, they've effed up country music so bad on Music Row, it's not even funny.
It's not country music. To me, it's not.
It's bullshit. But there's also so much more than country, you know.
Oh, man, that's the thing people don't realize about Nashville is it's not just country music.
if you're looking for iconic Nashville, what's bone deep, local, even deeper than the dive bar culture, you would be talking about a thing called Meat and Three. Meat and Three is a cafeteria-type institution offering for a set price a choice of meat and 3 sides.
I've been thinking about this all day since the minute I woke up. Oh, hell yeah.
It's the real deal.
Danger's in downtown Nashville is just such an institution. Doors open at 10 a.m. and close at 2 p.m. With a rotating selection of a dozen lunch staples, you're pretty sure to find what you came for.
Okra or black eyed peas? What do you think? What should I do?
Okra.
Okra, okay.
This gentleman, too, is something of an institution. Jesse Boyce, a 2-time Grammy Award nominee, instrumentalist, songwriter, producer, and CEO of Sovereign Music Group in Nashville.
This is a big national tradition, a meat and three.
Absolutely. You see a little bit of everybody in here from truck drivers to mothers to lawyers, whomever. You can see it's multicultural. Everybody just like really comfortable with each other. Like a microcosm of what Nashville is really like.
I mean, most people, I think, who haven't been in Nashville, outside looking in, they see Nashville, they think country music.
Exactly.
But it's really not that at all. I mean, yes, it is. There's a hell of a lot of country music here.
But we had 2 strands of music that were emerging at the same time, historically. 50s and 60s, we had hee-haw and Night Train.
All aboard! The night train now boarding, and you have the best in the house, so let's get rolling with great entertainment.
Night Train was the black TV show that had all the major R&B artists on and the local artists on, the same as we had with hee-haw and all the country artists. And then you had Jefferson Street. Jefferson Street is where all the black artists came to play. People like Jimi Hendrix, Little Richard, B.B. King, Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles. All of these people played in Nashville on Jefferson Street. We had blacks and whites coming into the inner city. We didn't have Broadway. We had Jefferson Street. Back in the day, it was the place to go.
The Jefferson Street district no longer resembles its neon-lit heyday. Like a lot of historic neighborhoods in Nashville, it's being slowly eaten by developers to make way for the shiny and the new, to accommodate all the new arrivals.
It was over before it even began.
But what's left is a pretty amazing musical legacy, and one that's often overlooked or sometimes simply forgotten. Everybody's moving to Nashville. This car, affectionately referred to as the Black Shark, did in 2012. Along with its 8 cylinders of Detroit-made awesomeness came Alison Mosshart, singer-songwriter for the London-based band The Kills, which he formed over 15 years ago with Jamie Hintz, and more recently, locally based The Dead Weather.
Straight to a red light. Boom.
She needed someplace to park her car, she says, and Nashville seemed right.
I lived in London forever riding the bus. I really wanted to get a muscle car, and I needed a garage to put it in. There's no way I can be unhappy in this car.
Completely understand the relationship. This is a custom-made Dodge Challenger. If it hits you at speed, it will mess you up real bad.
I love this car.
I'm having car envy.
This is Nashville hot chicken. If you order it in its hottest iteration, it too will mess you up, as I came to find out. Hot chicken recipes are notoriously kept secret, but preparation always begins with the poultry getting double dredged and deep fried for a thick, crispy crust. Then each piece is given a wet or dry application for that sought-after caustic kick. With the wet, the chef's mix of hot spices comes in an oil-based sauce or paste that the chicken is dipped in or coated with. Other cooks use the dry method, coating the chicken with a blistering blend of cayenne, sugar, paprika, and other secret spices that form a fiery outer layer. If you come here to the very fine Boltons for your hot chicken or their optional hot fish, it can, in its milder forms, which are still scorchingly hot, be delicious. But try the hot stuff and watch out. No, really, watch out.
How long have you been in Nashville?
4 years, maybe. No, I was working here all the time. I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. Lots of people I knew were moving here. Lots of bands. Lots of rock and roll was coming to town.
Yeah, a real lot.
You know, when I was touring when I was a teenager, this is a place you would avoid. If you were in a punk band, don't come play Nashville. No one will come to your show. That sort of seemed to change like 10 years ago. Where suddenly, I was like, people are showing up.
Right. All right.
From left to right, hot, medium, mild. And then the fish, spicy, if that's non-spicy on that side.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't even order, so you guys go for it.
Oh, you're gonna have to try some.
Matthew Mosshart, Alison's brother, is a professional chef who moved here in 2013 to start a catering business.
We should have gloves on. Oh, man.
The medium is really hot. That's really hot. And it just keeps coming.
You're already diving into the coleslaw at a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Are you done?
Yeah, this isn't good. That was,
Which one did you get?
I think, medium, mild, whatever it is.
No. I know that I don't have a hot one, but this is hot anyway. I'm trying to bond with you guys.
All right, I'm going in. Do not resuscitate.
Oh, man. I don't want this.
Oh, that hurts. I think I'm hallucinating.
Oh. That's putting you in a head spin.
Oh my God, you guys.
It's like a sharp burning, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. It's not going away.
You got nothing on yours? Was it like a
I'm
medium?
good over here. I'm real good.
And you're good to
This
go?
is great.
A little bit of mustard?
There appears to be a little bit of mustard on here, yes.
Okay.
Freshly invigorated by our Sub-Zero experience with newfound appetites to go with our newfound cryogenically induced superpowers, Dean and I head over to City House, Tandy Wilson's place, for some pizza.
So would you say that what you've seen here is what you were expecting to find?
I like it here. It's a friendly town.
And it's friendly. Yeah. I know, I remember when we first came down here, we'd go to the gas station, people would say hello, and we would be like,
Yeah.
You know.
That takes some getting used to.
What is that?
Yeah. I'm assuming she's half kidding, but Alison said it's all about the car. She needed someplace to park the car.
Why she moved here?
Yeah.
I totally believe
You don't
her.
doubt that. She does love that car.
Right.
I mean, as much as I talk about it, I would never buy a muscle car because once I start, it's like I would never be satisfied. I would, you know, I mean, you don't want to be like Jay Leno with like 30 muscle cars. You know, let's face it, if you own 30 classic muscle cars, there comes a point where people are going to look at you and say, you know, sorry about your penis. You know, there's something else going on here.
Music is a $10 billion a year economy around here, employing more people than anywhere else in the country. Its producers, its session artists, even the studios themselves are legendary. If you can make it as a working musician in Nashville, where there's anything but a shortage and standards high, you can pretty much make it anywhere.
Lightning 100, this is Jason Moon. In the studio with us today, Nashville artist Margot Price. Fader magazine has called her Nashville's favorite new badass. We agree. She's here to play a couple of new songs for us.
Thanks for having me. 1, 2, 3.
Margot Price grew up on her family's farm in Buffalo Prairie, Illinois. Her family was forced to sell when she was age 2, which is pretty damn country already, if you ask me. As a country music traditionalist, she struggled for years to find her place within Nashville's increasingly pop-driven country scene and the growing indie rock one. In 2010, she lost one of her twin sons to a rare heart condition, self-medicated with alcohol, and ended up with every kind of problem, including problems of the legal kind. She poured her heart and every cent she had, recording an album in just 3 days at the legendary Sun Studios in Memphis, selling her car and her wedding ring along the way.
Dogs that howl on dead-end roads, they remind me where I am, and all the sins I gave away, well, I got them back again. My pain has made me wise, no wasted tears to cry. So many things you never said, but you told me with your eyes.
The album, Midwest Farmer's Daughter, was rejected 30 times by the major labels until she found herself on the radar of Jack White and his brilliant and eccentric enterprise, Third Man Records. Third Man's impact on the Nashville music scene can't be understated. With an eclectic, unpredictable list of artists, reissues, and obsessions, they've tilted the town's axis a bit, making Nashville the center not just of country music, but also what? Of course, White has also produced albums for country music legends like Loretta Lynn, so if anything, they are reliably unreliable when predicting what they might do next.
Let's get ready for a full take. Can you get everyone
Right now, what comes next is Margot Price, who's recording today at Third Man's live music venue, the Blue Room. The recording, a unique one-of-a-kind operation because it's all going directly to acetate. Before digital and before analog tape was used for mastering, disc recording was done live. No editing, no overdubs. Redirecting this process on this 1953 lathe, Third Man has mastered a number of albums like this, giving listeners as close to a live experience as possible. Also, it's kind of cool.
Here at Third Man in the Blue Room, it's the only place in the world where you can actually do a live to acetate recording.
That album that was rejected 30 times debuted on Billboard's Top Country chart at number 10 in its opening week and was this year's #1 country album in the UK. Margot's promotional tour includes performances on Saturday Night Live, Conan, Colbert, and the Grand Ole Opry itself. But before heading out on the road, the band and friends gather one last time at Margot's East Nashville home. Her husband and bass player in the band, Jeremy, prepares biscuits with pimento and cheese, topped with chopped bacon, along with red wine braised short rib on a crostini with goat cheese.
All right. Yeah, well,
I know, it was here,
Do you guys eat like this all the time?
He cooks. He cooks like this all the time. He's worked in like every restaurant in town. Yeah, we've all been in the restaurant business. You. He just got fired from a job over on the west side. Sorry.
Way to go for him.
First of all, let me ask, who here is from Nashville originally?
Exactly, she is.
This has been pretty much the story of my experience here so far. You know, the town has a reputation. There were so many really good musicians here. Does that make it harder to break out here? And alternately, what happens if you suck here? Like, I mean, if you're playing country western,
I mean,
you're not good at your instrument, can you make a living here and suck?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, not to say like there's tons of bands that suck or something here, but when I came here, I wasn't good enough, and I went out to some like writers' rounds, and I learned very quickly that I had to be a better player, I had to be a better singer, I had to be a better writer, and like, so you work hard because you're surrounded by that. It's like you're typically playing to like a whole room of, pickers and writers, and so it's like, how many Nashville musicians does it take to change a light bulb? 1 to do it, and 20 to stand around and say, I can do that.
I put a hurting on the bottle. Baby, now I'm blind enough to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water. That don't touch, pain to put on me.
There seems to be a sense like a lot of established bands have always come here for something metaphysical. I mean, they say, well, I want to work with particular session musicians, or I want to record at a particular studio.
Yes.
But that's really kind of a metaphysical decision. Does that particular mixing board actually possess magical powers that will make your record better?
I kind of feel like there's something special about a room. You go into RCA Studio B where all the Elvis singles were cut, all the Orbison singles were cut of Everly Brothers. There's something special about that room. Yeah, I mean, you joke around about like the thing about, oh, there's something special on the board. Sometimes there is.
I put a hurting on the bottle. Baby, now I'm blind enough to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water. That don't touch the pain you put on me.
Sign of the apocalypse or an age of enlightenment? You decide. The craft cocktail program has arrived, and it's spreading fast. Josh Habiger's cocktail bar, Patterson House, and its upstairs 20-seat counter-only restaurant, Catbird Seat, has been catering to the sophisticated palates of Nashvillians since 2011. Josh rolled in from Chicago, a self-trained mixologist, as they call makers of drinks these days, and professional chef. He's got 5 acclaimed restaurants across the city.
Cheers. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
So, do places like this represent that the town has changed, or do they change the town?
When we opened this, I was amazed by the support that we got from people. People didn't want to hate us, they wanted to like it here.
Really? I mean, in New York, particularly if you come from out of town, we kind of want to hate you. I mean, we're not the cold-hearted town that people portray us to be, but especially if you're hot shit somewhere else, you're going to have a real steep climb in New York. We are kind of hoping you're going to fail, and if we can help you, we will. It's not like that here, from what I understand. Carpetbagging interlopers are welcome here in a way that they are not in a lot of places. Whether it's music or restaurants or art, come here and do creative shit.
Yeah, it's a really cool place. It's a lot of fun.
A little crumble of sea salt. Let me know when it's ready.
The idea of this place was to cook the way that a bartender bartends. You're looking the person in the eye and handing them the plate of food. There's no hiding. If they love it, then you see that. If they don't love it, then
Plan B.
Yeah.
So menu changes every night?
At the whim of Polly right now.
Chef Ryan Poley is the new kid in town, fresh from Chicago. A veteran of Mercadito, Hospitality's Tavernita, Little Market Brasserie, and Barcito.
Right. The first serving we have, this is risotto, but instead of using rice, we use sunflower seed. We treat it like a normal risotto. We add Parmesan cheese and a little bit of butter. We topped it with a little bit of fermented sunchokes, the base of the sunflower plant, and just garnished it with the little green sunflower sprouts. So we use 3 different cooking techniques of 1 ingredient to make this dish. Enjoy.
Beautiful. Well, insanely delicious. Nothing about that description sounded particularly interesting to me. It's delicious.
This next course is a play on a very traditional Italian dish, linguine, chili flakes, a sea urchin, or crab meat. This is our version. We just use Japanese ingredients. So we made a wakame seaweed bucatini. We used yuzu koshu to represent the chili flakes, a little bit citrusy, a little bit spicy. And then we took scallops and dried and smoked them and grated it over the top. Here we go. Enjoy.
Oh. Thank you. Man, you were talking my language here. That's obscenely good. I would face plant at a big. This would be good. Remember when Tony Soprano would come home? Like, he'd come home after a night of whoring and killing people, and he'd go home and he'd open the refrigerator and there'd be like a Tupperware container, and there'd be like some cold leftover ziti that Carmela had made him, like maybe the night before, maybe 2 nights ago, but the fact is it was there. As completely awesome as this is, I would wake up and eat this cold, like in a Tupperware container. The next morning, I would totally eat this. It's completely awesome.
It's a great compliment. There's a couple cookies in here for you. One's a macaroon, chocolate, and raspberry. So thank you. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy.
I like rooting around in Gene Simmons' brain. Yeah. I do not approve of your right-wing politics. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why?
Welcome to Disgraceland, Alison's Nashville home. It's a house party, so there's gotta be food.
Did you just do a small series there where you weren't looking?
You don't have to look when you cut, right?
No.
We can look at each other.
Yeah. What?
Ready?
Okay.
And as one must at any reputable house party, live entertainment. Dean Fertitta, Jack Lawrence, Mr. Jack White, and Alison Mosshart, known, I believe, as the Dead Weather.
I never know how to treat you. You say I love you, but it ain't true. I'm walking away now. Hey, what's that forward and back to? I let you back like you up from the heavens.
In the galley, Matthew and I slave over celeriac apple and walnut salad, fried pork dumplings, pulled pork with red cabbage, and deviled eggs, because it ain't a party without deviled eggs, and brisket. In another part of the house, free party favors for everyone. Permanent ones. Choose your tattoo carefully, my drunken friends. Choose well.
Oh, you spelled Donald Trump wrong.
Also on the bill, the kills. A tooth tattoo in some cultures means, actually I have no idea what it means until Alison says she chose it because she liked it and it's for biting.
We're in.
I, on the other hand, gave this scorpion careful consideration after a less carefully considered number of tequilas.
That looks amazing, the ends, but
It's sinister.
I like
Which
it.
is just
Totally sinister.
Nothing's a color across the desert, nothing's allowed. What does the blacktop know that I have not cracked with my mind? Nothing's a color, gray hairs appeal, nobody cries.
I'm pretty proud of that. That came out pretty good.
With nothing to like, I feel love. I feel love. Once in a while.
A drink will help.
Man, good party.
It was like the greatest. As I was driving here, I just couldn't stop smiling. Just remembering, like, the things I can remember, which is not all of it, but there's a timeline. Seriously, I have bite marks. I have
No
cigarette burns.
way.
No, I do. I found.
Who bit
that's
you?
A cigarette. That's a bite mark. What's that? Also,
That's a bruise.
What's that? There's a timeline here, people. Let's work it out. I feel so complete. And I was gonna wear that today, but I failed.
That guy was wearing a tutu. So I guess it could be worse this morning. I mean, I could.
Wow, what's that? Ooh, yeah!
Apparently, we took some casualties at last night's house party. But for every throbbing skull, every unremembered blunt force trauma, there is a cure. A Bloody Mary, a mimosa, or both, should you prefer. Pinewood Social, our friend Josh's place, where natural allies, alcohol, hangovers, and bowling coexist peacefully in an atmosphere of mutual respect. Also food.
Tony, how many times do you eat a day? No, because when I watch that show, I think about it. I'm like, wow, you've had like 7 meals and it's only 1 o'clock.
Who's up?
You're up first.
I'm up? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not a promising beginning.
It can only get better.
I don't think he's American.
If there's any hustler, it would be LJ. You know, unassuming guy who just happens to show up after being missing for a little while.
Right. I can see that.
That might have been the quickest gutter of the day.
I'm getting into character.
In a safer world, all of us here would be prohibited from hurling heavy objects in any direction, given our sorry states and our general ineptness at this sport of kings. But that's Nashville for you. A welcoming place, a forgiving one. I feel right at home.